Peace to the nigga nation. Um, I don't necessarily have to abide by any I guess I do have to abide by whatever rules they is applicable to what purpose I wanna complete on the YouTube platform. But I don't need to abide by, in my opinion, I don't need to abide by any particular rules. Um, I live in a legalized state and I can smoke marijuana in the state in which I live. It's a recreational marijuana state I live in. How y'all niggas doing? I'm so lit. I've been sipping liquor out of the fifth. And I've been smoking that jar weed um from the dispensary. But I've been also been thinking, man. I mean, I see y'all YouTube niggas, y'all like y'all talking about. See, it goes in cycles, I imagine. Hot topics per se. Diddy that hot topic, and you got Diddy got damn near shit when you talk about the '90s, the double zeros and the tens and now the 20s. I remember Diddy when Diddy was with Uptown and he used to fuck with Father MC. I don't know what he did for Father MC, but when he was Andre Harrell's uh intern whatever the fuck whatever. But everybody talking about Diddy. I guess Diddy give you. I seen this one girl, Tisa Tales. Tisa Tales been getting money off the Diddy shit. She do her research though, but man, I sit here, I sit and I be seeing her collecting them motherfucking uh uh not just the stickers, them but they give you the money. Y'all know what it is. I ain't got none, so I'm dumb and ignorant to what that shit is. But they talking about Puffy though. And I say, well, shit, man. My memory, I smoked a lot of that good marijuana. You know, I don't attempt to convince anyone to do so, or push anybody away from doing so. Do you? But I smoke a lot of that marijuana, but I still remember the history of certain things. Like right now, I understand it's a little era of rap battles. These niggas is rap battles, and then I want to say young niggas, but I guess you could say Quavo kind of young. But these men, I can't say young men. I guess I just say males or men. They're doing the rap battle thing, and Chris Brown surprised niggas came out and I don't know what provoked or prevailed. I don't know what might have provoked or struck a chord in Chris Brown to make a diss song, and the diss song was evidently enough to touch a rapper from what's that rapper that boy he out the Migos. Uh, Quavo responded with venom and ferocity. I don't even think I've really listened to. Pardon me. I don't think I really listened to Chris Brown's diss in its entirety, but everybody was chill. Ooh, damn, Chris Brown, whoop whoop whoop, damn. So Quavo come back out and Quavo say I make a sweetie, I make sweeties or whatever, and then Sweetie come out, post her DMs. She got that nigga on unread in her DMs. That motherfucking social media world is a cold game because everything happen in real time. Some of that shit you can't take back. And the beautiful part about that is what I'm about to talk about now. Uh, Back in 2009, I really had forgot specifically when and because I guess it is about that time because I remember when I was still just messing around in Nashville. I still live in Nashville. We had done me and my nigga Cut. We went to some went and done this kid birthday party. We DJ this kid birthday party. We was like and we was mixing Chris Brown. They wanted to keep hearing Chris Brown. Uh, See if you run it, run it. They was playing the fuck out that Chris Brown shit, and that's when I pretty much discovered Chris Brown. I already knew who Rihanna was, but they go together. Um, so that's a step. That one time, it was an award show, and they got into their little argument and fight, and Chris Brown ended up being charged for domestic assault. So that came up. That's come up uh, during the battle between him and Quavo. Quavo brought that shit up in his rhyme altogether. Even though Rihanna said, I don't, y'all act like that nigga whooped y'all ass. I forget a nigga. The nigga cool with me. Hell, I guess you can't tell anybody else how to feel. People got to, you got to can't invalidate others' feelings. I mean, fuck 'em. My grandpappy, man, he didn't give, I guess he did give, he cared whether he hurt you. But your feelings, your hurt feelings ain't gonna kill you. So, yeah, 2009, Chris Brown and Rihanna going together. They had the little situation where it's the domestic violence situation at the award show when they was driving and they was passing licks while they was driving. Chris Brown went to jail and Rihanna. They had pictures of her come. They leaked out. I guess the first place I seen that it wasn't even TMZ at that time. I don't think they really gave a fuck about nigga news like that. It was media takeout. Media takeout, I think, was like the first, or was one of the first um, outlets in which they released the Rihanna uh, pictures, and see, I'm bogus. I be bogus, but it is what I mean. Yeah, she was swole, but it's like she ain't had that makeup on either. But she was hurt. She had a knot. Them niggas was fighting. They ain't never show what Chris Brown. They don't show Chris Brown's. I guess Chris Brown's abuse may not be enough to raise the level to have any indication of where he received damage. But they were saying Rihanna was supposed to have been sucking that nigga while he was driving that motherfucking Lambo. It was a very expensive car that Chris Brown was driving. That whoever that other girl was in the back agitating shit. Chris Brown allegedly had tried to hit her or had hit her before or whatever, and Rihanna wasn't having it. And they was the fight happened. Chris Brown got locked up, and I guess eventually Chris Brown got out, and Rihanna she went into recluse, and all of a sudden it comes out uh pictures and I mean maybe in my mind I kind of want to remember video. I kind of remember pictures of images of them together by the you know because if you're around when certain things happen, when they happen, if people catch footage of it, those who may not want you to see that footage don't have the ability to stop you from seeing that footage. But after that footage comes out, they can contact other people and say, well, we'll give you this amount of money for this footage. You better not show this footage no more. We buying the footage. So it's like certain pictures. It's like when I did a search for the pictures for what I'm trying to talk about after Chris got out of jail and after Rihanna was going through her recuperation, whatever was going on with her. I searched for the pictures of of the event because what had happened after then, and even during that time, because I think good old Puff, Brother Love, he was on Ellen DeGeneres, where what happened was is that, and people that were around should remember this, that Chris Brown was on a jet ski. They were at Star Island. They were at Puffy's $50 million mansion on Star Island. In the name of reconciliation. But that was too much. Even though they still wasn't. They just had a little fight and they got out. They was young and dumb and stupid. And I guess those people who are older and have went through the experiences they went through in regards to perhaps domestic violence or whatever, they may have a different type of view. But these was young entertainers with a whole lot of money and a whole lot of time, being able to have access to all type of substances and being in situations and around people, which the average, um, I guess in 29, I think they was 18, 19, whatever, however old they was. Because Rihanna, I think she's a year older than Chris Brown. Whatever he's going through that time period, they were still undergoing a period of discovery. So it's like, okay, they are at Star Island. Um, so someone I had read one of the comments when they were talking about I guess the list of people who partied with Diddy. They were talking about the Diddy party list, and they said that Chris Brown been to the party. Yeah, Chris Brown. They had you had to, like I said, that one particular time Chris Brown was still, I guess in shout out to Usher, shout out to Justin Bieber, whomever them little young niggas when they was coming to the game, they was young. Ooh, that's so disgusting to think about. And them niggas was young tenders to the diddler. Nah, that's bad. I shouldn't say that, but there's too many stories coming out, and it may not be these guys. Maybe these guys might be maybe of course Puffy got him a sugar daddy. One of them good old pale skin ritual hood wearing. Nah, I'm just leave them people alone. God in heaven, I believe in my Creator to give me protection. I don't mean no harm to them people that they call themselves the enlightened ones. Uh, they went to Puffy house. It seems to be kind of a ritual at this point in my mind. The stories and stuff I've been hearing, and I think there's one particular bodyguard. This one particular bodyguard's interview I was listening to. He said he would go to them parties, and the dudes had it seemed like they would be in a plethora of males kissing males in the mouth, and all types of sodomistic activity. In the name of partying. So you think about well, this is been an element of the entertainment industry. You know, I spoke in I don't know if was it on here when I was talking about Harvey Weinstein. What is his one of his cases got overturned? Deviancy and depravity has been known in this industry, in this entertainment industry. Pedophilia. I'm not supposed to say that on YouTube ever, but I ain't getting no money off here. It's a dictionary word. Y'all calling y'all, so y'all had to bleep out so much shit. Y'all can't say nigga. Niggas can't say nigga on YouTube. Niggas can't say kill. Niggas can't say murder. It's just hilarious. Busy, busy baby. Super chats. That surely is what it is. Twiddle Diddy D. Yeah, Diddy D. Diddler Brother Love. Brother Love is in the soup. They say Brother Love about to and it's a natural thing, because I always said that Sean Carter, Sean Carter, could you come down to the office, please? Sean Carter to the office. Remember, he used to be in elementary school in the spirit go uh, Grady Purdue to the principal's office. Grady Purdue to the principal's office. They about to call Sean Carter to the office. I think, in my opinion. Mm. What you think, Biz? You think you think because I mean it's then like I'm on YouTube. The hot topics on YouTube. If you want to build your channel and get followers and things like that, you want to talk about the stuff, the trending topics. They said everybody talking about Diddy. Um, mm, I forgot the question I was just asking you though. Mm-mm-mm. I look at it like this, man. I really, cause like once upon a time, I thought I was gonna try to be the most rappingest nigga in the world. I had fancied myself as, and I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my shit. And it's a good Erica producer, and I'm an artist. I'm sensitive. I remember one time I told somebody, I said I'm an artist, and then motherfuckers laughed at me, and and I thought they, really, matter of fact, it was my ex girl. It might be halfway my broad at the time, and some mark that I thought that was my partner. And they get to chuckling and shit. And I'm like, man, what the fuck y'all motherfuckers laughing at? I really am an artist. Shit. I'm creative. I'm artistic. But, you know, uh, I had a little crew, fuck with my nigga, the Blackfeet crew, and whatever. We used to make demos or what have you. And we just say, well, damn, we just need to get signed. We get signed. We get put on. Somebody put us on. And now you hear about these stories about these niggas, what they had to do to get put on. And you be like, damn, maybe the ancestors was protecting that hole, like Cat Williams, that sacred, do you say that sacred hole, that other hole, whatever, protecting that hole from whatever might be, whatever transgressions might come through it. Said weed thoughts, indeed weed thoughts. Yeah, that's what it all is, weed thoughts. Get on here, get the yapping. You know, the yapping is what this art form is. I'm a yapping artist. I'm a yapper. But yeah, man. Hove. That's what I was talking about. Hove. And talking about Meek. You know how Meek, when Meek was trying to get out of jail, that black judge, they was making an example out that nigga. Okay, nigga, you want to be hard, whatever, this what come with it. You want to be thug. You supposedly done this, that, and the third, and you done came up. Uh, in the process of coming up, if you still on paper or whatever going on with you, you're not supposed to violate it. She she messed around and got his. I think she got him maybe at least twice. So once they got him that last time, he had to get Jay Z and get them white men, them white men to get him up out of jail. One thing I got to say, man, and I didn't say, and I hate, and for me to say this, that would be an admission that I heard it. And I can't do. I ain't got a jail, hell, a cell, a prison, whatever to nobody. But I'm just gonna say it just for the sake of saying it. Wherever leaked that motherfucker, Meek Mills and Puffy supposedly I don't know if I can say Puff was, like he had it gone say Puff was supposed to be fucking Meek in the ass. They had audio of that shit. Whoever put that shit out, y'all going to hell, man. Y'all, man, I hate y'all. Whoever did, oh man, my ears. Oh man, I feel as if I really truly feel as if I got a case, for intentional affliction. What they call that shit when they fuck with your mind? They just fuck your mind up. I felt as if I was trauma. And then Jaguar White said that Nicki Minaj put that shit out. Nicki Minaj been holding that tape, 'cause she didn't want to put it out because Puff was on it. Lord have mercy on it. My gosh, man. I had to put that out there, man. And then it's my fault that you think it might be, you might you really don't want to hear none of that. My granddaddy wouldn't want to hear none of that shit. But here go the curious nigga, the curious George. You had Curious George as a coloring book and them little reading books. They want to play Curious George. Click the motherfucking link and you hear, oh my god, man, it sound like some prison shit. Lord, forgive me for what I did with Diddy. Oh, forgive me for what I did with Diddy. Oh, Jesus, man, bruh. But there's a rumor, the gospel saying that Hove is, Diddy might be trying to figure out some way to I can't even one comedian I heard a long time on comedy views that said he was talking about how people get in trouble and everybody came conspire together to do the little crime, but then when everybody run away, one person get catch and the person that get caught start calling everybody out by their government name. Hey, come on, man! They called us. Hey, come on, Rick! Come on, Tyrone! They called us. Uh, you ain't got to say them people name, but then it's like say, uh, I can't do all this time by myself. So that's probably what the conundrum is with hell about. You party with me too, Shine. You know what type of, they just don't let me be the one to have to go down for these type of parties. You and Beyonce be having these type parties too, and all type of. Really, it's like it seems to be and I guess this is where they kind of tie themselves into like that Roman Empire. Where they be having them bathhouses and all that shit. It just that crazy shit where they draw on the walls where they had little babies and stuff and that depravity. But what it is that, well, hell, those people, the good alabaster, the alabaster skin enlightened ones. You know, uh, First name Dwight, last name Maine. He got everything you need. He tell you, you go ahead and do this ceremony. The ceremony is just, to dazzle your eyes, but really they just want to get into that other hole. Uh, ugh, it's crazy. And I think the ancestors probably saved me from being successful and being a professional artist per se. But hey, you know. Mm-mm. They said it was at one of them parties, one of them freak offs. I guess she must have been the one to record it, cause shit, why not? Why not it be her to be the one? And we could just gonna say it. That's what Jag was pretty much alluding to, that she had the tape. If she had the tape and she leaked it allegedly, then allegedly she was the one that recorded it. But it's like 15, 20. I mean, that shit just sounds. Oh, I ain't never going to prison, man. You got to kill me, man. I ain't y'all niggas, man. Man. And man, I would hope to think I'd be able to defend my asshole, man. But no, man. I don't want to play. I don't want to play him game with a motherfucker with a goddamn soul. Shit. But freak offs, man, them freak offs. Hove like them young brides too. Hove probably had him some hot teens in there, and Beyonce, and shit, Beyonce probably had 5 strong bucks with BBCs and strong back muscles to see how as an endurance test for. This is all alleged. This is my weird imagination. putting they back in, putting they back at Beyonce while Hove. And this is just the images. I mean, because hell, evidently, it seems like there's this only select few of African American, black people of color, Negro folk that seem to get in these positions of higher levels of power. Mm, I saw one. I think I saw an interview where he was the bodyguard for Richard Pryor and somebody else, and he was documenting. He was talking about when Richard Pryor found out that Marvin Gaye was killed. His father, Marvin Gaye's father, had killed him. It was on April the 1st, and in the way everybody was kind of tripping out, like Marvin Gaye just got killed. It's April the 1st. That's a fucked up April Fool joke. But then they really got killed on April Fool Day, Marvin Gaye. So this bodyguard was saying, how they reacting to the fact that they had a certain level of success, and there's certain things that they have to deal with and go through in order to obtain or attain or reach a level of success. And I guess anybody that might have some type of you got a praying mama that didn't have some type of any type of woman that had some type of religious you know have had a good spirit. At some point you're gonna have a conviction. No matter how much money you have, how many shots you can call, how good of a life you feel as if you're living, how many fancy cars, how many properties you may get. Uh, it's gonna come to a point in your life you're gonna feel convicted. I don't know. I wonder if Puffy feels convicted. I know Christian is the little boy, the boy that's supposed to try to hardcore press and pussy out one of the assistants. Was that? I don't know. Was she an assistant? Somebody, the nigga that Justin, trying to strong arm some pussy off to one of the ladies. What you got to say, Biz? I'm about to get the hell off here. I used to feel my mom was too strict. I appreciate every bit of how I was raised. I know that. I know that's right. Yes, Nikki was in the freak off. Hell yeah, Nikki was in the man. Come on, busy. You know Nikki was in the freak off. All them in the freak offs. That's why I said that after even after they went to that award show and then Chris Brown and Rihanna got into that fight, Puffy said, "Come on over to Star Island. Come on, come over and hang with Daddy." They came over. Chris Brown riding jet skis and shit, and she's somewhere around there somewhere. Hove didn't like that shit. That's why Hove, Hove is a lot. The reason why Chris Brown struggles so hard, and a lot of in some cases might be, in my opinion, and from my allegations, and this is allegedly might be due to the fact that some form of disdain Sean Carter might have toward Chris Brown because the rumors were always speculated that Jay Z he slid that log into Rihanna, but he couldn't keep sliding that log into Rihanna because he had Queen B. Queen B wasn't having it. Queen B was a more of a Stepford wife type of artist per se, I guess. You know, yeah. Yeah. Rihanna, yeah, she's the wife. Let the rude boy come and give it up. What Rihanna was on the wild side. She was tattooing her titties with phoenixes and shit. And meanwhile, Beyonce was playing church girl while she had, while it was rumors speculating that she was, you know, playing side nigga with her bodyguard. But I'm all off the topic. I just wanted to come on. So I was just saying, well, shoot, people were talking about Chris Brown in the battle, and then folks were saying that Chris Brown went to Diddy house, and then folks saying Chris Brown he did this to Rihanna. Rihanna Bennett said the nigga, she forget a nigga. I didn't think that they probably tiptoed and fucked each other in sometime in between them years that they was after the incident. Why not? It's a small circle. But I mean, at the end of the day, what it is that they're going to eternally, punish Chris Brown because Chris Brown, he was found guilty. Chris Brown, as a young man, I guess considering his background, where his mother was abused, and just the amount of scrutinization from the things that he's already experienced along the course of his career. Just getting charged with that situation. Then, when he had an interview with Robin Roberts, and I say Robert Roberts and Gayle King, you don't put in a black male. If that's who you got to interview with, you better run, goddamn, because them two black women that just. Uh, well, yeah, when Chris Brown had the interview with Robin Roberts and he threw the chair through the damn window and shit, and they just tried to say, well, He has an anger problem. He's in Karuchi but we still talking about Puff. Uh, Puffy got a lot of if the case if it's been going on the whole time and it is what it is and he's had them cameras in them rooms all this time and he didn't party with a whole lot of motherfuckers and not necessarily just the rapidy rap R&B singing ass motherfuckers but them white actors and actresses and things of that nature. They've been in there too. After he probably got Ella DeGeneres on one of them freak off tapes, allegedly. So yeah, busy. What's up with him? He feels about as convicted as far as time. You mean yeah? You know, you see you hear a man of God that is true and faithful. Someone that you know that you might consider a TD Jakes to be. TD Jakes been quieter than a rat pissing on cotton. You ain't seen nothing from TD Jakes. Because for the first part, the basic part of a nigga, what you doing at the party? What are you doing around this nigga? He's supposed to help Puffy fix his image. Fix his image from doing what? And if he, whatever Puffy claims that he needs his image fixing from, Bishop, you mean to tell me you gonna stand in the stead of trying to placate and cover up and disguise and make more acceptable the devious acts, the sinful, decrepit, more immoral acts that this gentleman has done in the name of being an entertainment mogul? Swallowed. Bishop, have you ever been swallowed? This is just I'm just observing. I'm fading into this gossip ass shit, this celebrity worship ass shit business. Robin Roberts, man, woo wee, she got that boy Chris Brown hot. But you also know I compare her to Gail. It's like them. They put them black, I guess middle aged black women, senior black seniors. Gail's a senior at this motherfucking point. This Gail just did that shit with Don Stanley and with that white girl. Who else? It was something else they did. She did. Um, not just the Kobe shit, but this ain't about Gail Kane. This about Puff and shit. They say Puff gonna be looking for somebody to help him do his time with him. Some gets in that time. Come on, and fucked up part about it is that when Yeezy said, don't leave me, don't say shit to me, you a fucking fed. Yeezy said back maybe 2-3 years ago that Puff was a fed. That's all drama to me. That's why hellfire, fire and brimstone, purgatory. Uh, mm, sulfur, wailings and moaning and gnashing of teeth. Come on, Bishop. Motherfucking Bishop TDJ. Woman, thou art loose. And booty, thou art loose. Come on, Bishop. All them people depending on y'all. And that's what come down to it, You don't need the pastor to get you to the Lord, do you? Why would you need a pastor to get you to the Lord when you got the instructions in that book you carry in that leather case every time you go to the building? I don't know. Don't let me get to talking about that shit. No, TD Jakes just gonna get shamed if them tapes come out. If them tapes come out and he messing around with them nigga Greek style parties, how them Greeks, the Romans and Greeks, they had them bathhouse and them freak orgies where they was fucking any damn thing, whether it be a baby or a goat or whatever. TD Jakes worry about whether he on one of them goddamn videos. Man, it just, and then everybody getting free about their mouth now. you know, and admitting that these niggas is getting fucked, getting, they getting that logs put up their back side. Lord of mercy, man, just to get, man, and then you look, then just like when as a younger nigga, you envy these niggas. They got the fancy car. All these niggas is fucking sugar babies. With advances, they get these advances where they indebted to stay with these deviant ass motherfuckers, man. Wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody wanted if you just really had some young kids, some babies, maybe 6 or 7 years old, you tell them how you think rapping cool, man. If some of these rappers got to do this, and this, and this in the name of that, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you die dead broke like DMX. You die dead broke. You ain't got no legacy to leave behind for nobody. Craig Mack dead. Black Rob dead. They ain't got, whatever kid, I don't know if Craig Mack had any kids. I don't know if Black Rob had any kids. But I know they had relatives. Their relatives should be able to say, well, hell, it was a it was a great experience for my relative, and he took care of us even after he was able to take care of us even after he was gone. The way they build that shit up, the way that going to college, you know that you'll be able to take care of your legacy to some degree after you go on, if you work and you have an insurance policy and make some savings. With this rap shit, you can't even guarantee that all the way. You die broke. Remember they said Michael Jackson died broke, and then it come to find out he got these billions of dollars, damn hundreds of $1 million worth of publishing and other assets that he could leverage against whatever debts he had at the time of his death. Diddy. I guess I couldn't happen to a better motherfucker, huh? Too much death around you, Diddy. Everybody want to talk about Diddy, man. Y'all better start talking about them motherfuckers that was consistently at the parties, that was consistently at the freak offs, even the ones that was hot at one time and then fell the fuck off. Craig Mack was, man, yeah. Craig Mack had to find religion because he said at one time he was about to get his pistol and go and handle, the cheesecake man, the dealer. They call that nigga the dealer, man. Come on. Pete and Diddy Pop. Wow. We ain't going nowhere. He can't be stopped now. It is bad, but man, that was the most debauchery. I bet the highest level of debauchery was going on during that time. He ain't going nowhere. He had that Biggie Death money. He can't be. Let me stop being that. That's allegedly. I'm just talking shit. But man, it seemed like after Biggie died, that boy he went crazy. But he ain't really had no real rapper. He had them 112, them singing niggas. But straight from the Harlem Street. I think they get long. Oh, I'm tripping. The goddamn man. Ain't no such thing as karma, but hell, only so long fake thugs pretend. Um, mm, man, and then it's like I don't know when people say this when people say this one particular rumor that he allegedly made Christopher Williams suck his penis, in order to try to make some kind of deal, and we all see that Christopher Williams didn't really have nothing to come out after this allegedly supposed to happen. So, and then you have somebody else say, where was somebody else that worked there that looked like Christopher Williams? And then you have people that say, well, he thought that was power, like he's so powerful he can make a man suck his penis. Debauchery, man. The darkness, the darker levels, and they get you to rapping about your own death and destruction. In the name of a contract, in the name of wearing fashion clothes from elderly, pale skin, Caucasian, chalkies, uh-uh. You better talk about all them AZT, man. AZT. What's that for that? That's for that virus, huh? Is that what the AZT is? That for that virus? You know that pot belly letter, crooked letter. Nigga, stop. I got to stop. Let me stop. You know, did that hill, that AZT for that hill, ain't it? Yeah, yeah, Chris. Um, mm. Yeah, maybe because it seemed like that would be something to break a nigga that put that. That'd definitely, they said Christopher Williams that his family's supposed to been gangster, man, whatever, But that would be enough to break a nigga, man. Once you didn't realize that you supposed to be a lover man, you singing love songs to women, yet still you had to suck a dick in order. You had to suck the. I'm not laughing at the abuse because the abuse is wrong, but just the audacity is kind of amusing. Sean, he said in order to, and maybe when you think about it, they talk about colorism, and Sean was like, I just want to show my dark skin superiority. I'm going to make this. Oh man, it's so sick, so sick. Whoever, gotta be Nicki Minaj. I can't really say nothing because she a lady. A lady can record and her nigga getting fucked by another. Can afford to record a nigga getting fucked by another nigga in the name of keeping records. Then just in case the nigga get carried away. Remember, got some footage. You want that footage to come out. And they got that Meek Mill. Meek Mills think he could put out like 50, 11 records, and people gonna get distracted from the fact that he was wearing coordinating outfits with Puffy. Mm-mm. Crooked letter and crooked Betty. Yeah, them been man, oh man. Shoot, man. I said that boy Diddy be on that good dope, and he be seeking for what he can destroy. He got them little back rooms. He might be at the party, and then he walk around. You know how when you go to a party, come to the front door, and you may go to the left or you may go to the right, but you go around that circle, go around that room. You might even cut through the middle at one point, but you're going around in that circle. Puffy got in them mansions and shit. He got like all types of hidden rooms within that circle. You might be going around the circle, but in that circle is a room, it's a hallway, and there's rooms all down the hallway and shit. So, I saw this one guy, this one white comedian talking about he was at one of them parties and how he got confused with where the bathroom was, and he stumbled in one of them damn rooms and saw, and this is nothing, this is what people choose to, if males choose to have male, homosexual adoration relationships. I have family members that are homosexuals. I mean, that's on you. That's on you. But he said he stumbled into that room, and it was like I was talking about the Greek orgy type situations. 2024, the year of exposure, man. 2020 was the year of a revelation. All this shit is revealed to you. In 2020, certain attributes and aspects of 21 and 22 and 23 that should be. 21 was, man, but I don't know how it's gonna go because this Harvey Weinstein shit, and I keep going back to it. This Harvey Weinstein shit, where Harvey Weinstein got this case overturned. And they talking about, well, it was crazy time. They were talking this Me Too shit, and it was like a whoopty whoopty bland. Puffy might mess around. Well, I don't know if he gonna get the shit they talking about, that sex trafficking shit and all that shit. I don't think that's gonna fly. That's just gonna be some young unfortunate women. They should have got in when Cassie got in, but and at this point, I really don't see. It's not even really been revealed that it's a criminal case. At least from my understanding, I know that the white boy, the mule, uh, he got charged. He got charged with this felony charge. But when you think about in his situation, as long as he damn, I don't know what kind of a previous record he might have, but you would think his most constructive thing to do is be to just claim the dope you got, my nigga. Unless they gonna show him, well, we got other video with you in it, and we got this. Da, 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 da. The white boy can't talk, but they figure they gonna be able to flip the white boy to tell everything, and that's just what it is. That's from my perspective, because he had a position. He provided the party favors, the mood stabilizers. They want to call him the mule, but the mule had a very important position, especially when it came time to do the free calls. So yeah, man. Yeah, busy, busy, busy. I just really came on here to just because that thought came in my mind how folks going in on Chris Brown. And they always talk about it all, even after all this time, they still bring up the fact that he got into a Rihanna, him and Rihanna had the physical altercation. But then when they brought up the fact that, well, he was at the mansion too, he owned this at the mansion too. I said, well, shit, he was there with her, and there's other people that's been there too. Rick Ross been to the mansion. Rick Ross, he seemed like he doing, I don't know what Rick Ross on. I need to check out. He done it. I saw that he done a interview with Mike Tyson just recently, I think. So I think I'm gonna watch the Rick Ross interview with Mike Tyson. Just coming on talking about Diddy, YouTube motherfucker, fuck YouTube, y'all some hoes. I can't stand YouTube. Whoever y'all got as my gatekeeper, who supposed to keep my leash on me, this that scrutinizes my content. Uh, you can suck a dick because the nigga try to be real and genuine. We're trying to get we're getting his expression out. It's all love, everybody. Busy, busy, baby. Tell me, get right with God and do it now. The end is nigh. Where's Joe Biden? Joe Biden is hiding busy. Biden is hiding because Biden is damn near vegetable. In order to get Biden excited, you got to be holding a baby so he can sniff it. So, because his body crave that serum that them motherfuckers got to drink in order to, their fountain of youth. Allegedly, the adrenaline or whatever the fuck they call that shit. The baby juice. And they got to drink in their bodies. Mike Tyson, man. Yeah, Mike Tyson was in prison. In that prison. If he was aggressive, allegedly for her that Apache girl, she would all he needed, ain't no telling you, all he pretty much needed is one of them niggas in there put on a wig and turn their cheeks toward him. Oh my god. I'm never going to prison, man. Shit, just shoot me, goddamn it, shoot me. Let me die. I'm too old. I'm too old to be in the goddamn prison trying to protect my black ass. I don't want to learn no Muslim, no Islam prayers in the name of protection from the nation. Shit. I ain't joining no gang. Rubbing on a little white girl, on a little white girl. Rubbing on a little white girl's face. Was that? That couldn't have been my cousin. Who rubbing? Who rubbing what? Wait a minute. Say that was. Clarify. Rubbing who? What? Huh? Ooh, wait, huh? Wait, who rub? Oh, no, just keep it. Just keep it. You ain't gotta tell me about the little white girl, them little white girl shit. They already say you can't say murder, you can't say rape, you can't say kill, uh, but all these words you can't say this in the dictionary. A sexual assault, um, all kind of words you're not allowed to say on social media. Nigga, nigga. I mean, it seemed like nigga was always been fair play, but uh, damn. Oh yeah, Joe. Oh yeah, Joe Biden is notorious sniffing children. Ugh. Then they said that the girl had enough journal that she had to get grandpa, was it Grandpa Joe get in the shower with her, and man, is this for real? See, I'm not for certain, but I seem as if I very much heard that there was a journal that either his granddaughter's daughter came when they said the kind Master Biden would get into the shower with the babies, with the oh my Jesus, this is our government. We tell you, Trump gotta watch out for Trump. Man, y'all got y'all backs turned on the most. Even though he damn near retarded at this point, the worst of the worst was right behind y'all. Was saying blue no matter who, and he told y'all couldn't be black unless y'all voted for him. That was the worst of the motherfuckers in y'all face. Y'all worry about Donald Trump. I ain't worried about none of this shit though. Nigga got a root hog to die. Get up and get you some goddamn money. Like that old nigga say. Yep, I believe it too. Yeah, I wouldn't have brought it up for us to talk about if I didn't believe it, sis. So yeah, I need to fix me something to eat. I don't think man, I hate I got to go. Sometimes I just wish, and I don't be wanting to get nothing from the restaurant all the time. I just wish that, but then again, I get tired of somebody, having somebody. I'm still single. I'm happily single. But sometimes I wish that somebody be like, Shaw, your lunch is ready. Nah, that's too. That's too. Nah, I'm a strong grown man. I ain't got to say no dude, but nah, what I'm saying. So just Archie Bunker and Edith Bunker. Archie come home and kick his shoes off. And Edith say dinner almost ready. She either bring the nigga his plate in the chair or they eat at the table. Um, but yeah. All right, busy sister. I appreciate you coming on and fucking with me. Even if it's just a church of you and I. You inspire me to go on and keep on, keep on tapping in to whatever type of level of foolishness or intellectual enlightenment in which I choose to express myself by way of words with. So good night to you, sis. I'll holler at you next go round, and to the rest of y'all who may come along later, the 11 or 12, YouTube, man. This net neutrality shit, man. I hope this shit is for real, cause y'all know y'all been fucking niggas over for the last 3-4 years, with this throttling of the internet shit. But that's another story for another time. Nigga Nation or nothing. Peace and love.